Yes, good evening to the students or the aspirants of the All India Bar Examination 17th Core 2022 and read what I posted on the screen. Read what I posted on the screen. Unmute and read what I
What is
posted
the
on the
importance
screen.
of environmental law?
What is the importance of
What is
environmental?
Yeah,
So that is there on the screen. What is the bird which is there? Can you know the bird?
it looks like seagull.
Okay, what is the other thing here?
It's a net.
Plastic nets. Okay, and let us come to the point here because yes, now I scroll it. Yes, All India Bar Examinations and 17th Core 2022 Environmental Law Multiple Choice question. Be ready. And now I'll close my video. Okay. Number one question. Environ means find out the odd man out. That is long not belong among the four. One not belong to the four. Yes. Choices are read choice. Number one, air, water, and land. Number two, all strata of the atmosphere. Number three, all organic and inorganic matter and living organism. Number four, ecosystems and ecological relationships. One not belong to among four, only one. Odd man out. The other three belongs to the environment, what it means. So what is that which is not belong to the environment among the four? Yes, shoot, even though it is wrong, doesn't matter. Even though it is wrong, doesn't matter. Rajashree, are you hearing me?
So it is second one.
It is the second one. All strata of the atmosphere is not there. It is the Earth atmosphere has a series of layers and each with its own specific traits moving apart from the ground level. These layers are called the troposphere. We can say the layers, all layers of the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, there the layers are there, but below the earth strata is there because the rock strata, sand strata, and water strata, it is below the land. We can say strata, but above the land we can say layers. Okay, that is not connected to it. Coming to the second question, environment means find the odd man out and not belong to among the four, only one. One not belonged. What is the other one? Choices are buildings, structures, roads, facilities, and works, playgrounds, backyards, godowns, and hangars. Third, all social and economic conditions affecting the community life. Fourth, the relationship of any of the above mentioned factors. Among the four, one is not belong to it. That is that.
So building structures, roads, facilities, and work.
It is the wrong.
Option one, sir.
Wrong. The right
Social
answer is
economic conditions after community life, affecting community life.
no, because I say odd man out means not belong to the environment.
The second one, third one, sir, social and economical condition affecting community life.
No. The right answer is playgrounds, backyards, godowns, and hangars. All other things belongs to the environment, like buildings, structures, roads, facilities, and works. All social and economic conditions affecting the community life, the interrelation of the of any of the above mentioned factors. So third question, what exactly is environment law? Find out which one is correct or true. Answer. Number one, environment law is a very narrow area of the law which governs the statutes concerning the environment. Number two, environment law is very broad area which governs the statutes concerning the environment. Number three, environmental is a very broad area of the law which governs the statute concerning the environment. Fourth, environment law is a very broad area of the law which governs the statute concerning the environment. Which one is the correct answer? Among the four. Yes. See, if you happen to see 2 and 4 is the same or any difference is there? The exact answer may be the environmental law is a very broad area of the law which governs the statutes concerning the environment. The fourth one and the second one is the same. And hence answer is
Second one.
yeah, because both are the same. Second and fourth one is the right answer. Other are not right answers. So now the fourth question. Environmental law covers which one is correct? Number one, including the regulations and cleanup regarding. Number two, hazardous chemical materials, consequence of individuals. Three, who violates the environment statutes. Four, all of the above. Environmental law covers, I said. Which one is correct? Including the regulations and cleanup regarding. Third, hazardous chemical materials, consequence of the individuals. Three, who violates the environment statutes. Four, all of the above.
All of the above.
Answer is all of the above because it covers everything. It covers everything. Now the fifth question, unmute and read. Unmute and read.
Can an individual take a business or organization to court for damages of personal property under environment law? First option, no. Second option, yes. Third, only state. Fourth, only
Mahesh Chandra Mehta.
Mahesh Chandra Mehta.
MC Mehta. Which is the correct answer? The question is, can an individual take a business or organization to court for damages of personal property under environmental law? Number one, no. Number two, yes. Number three, only state. Number four, only Mahesh Chandra Mehta, MC Mehta. Answer is should. Even though it is wrong, there is no minus marks. I say should. Even though it is wrong. Anyone? I want to know your presence. That's my answer. Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Answer is yes. Number two is the answer. Yes, one can file individual can file a case for getting the damages for the personal property under the environmental law. Sixth question. Unmute and read. Anyone can unmute and read.
Which is exactly correct. Environmental law works to protect land, air, water, and soil. Environmental law to protect land, air, water, soil. Environmental law works to protect land, air, water, soil. Environmental law works to protect land, air, water, and soil.
You are supposed to read it. Number one, environmental law works to protect the land, air, water, and soil. Number two option, environmental law to protect land, air, water, and soil. Number three, environmental law works to protect land, air, water, soil. Number four, environmental law works to protect land, air, water, and soil. That is the way of reading. Because option should have to say first option, or at least say first, second, third, fourth, even though you don't say the option. Yes, now give me the answer.
Second option is correct, sir.
Which one?
Second option is correct, sir. Second, environmental law protect land, air, water, and soil.
Wrong. Shoot, another one. You have to check each and everything, even a comma, even and also. I gave the hint to you. Now you have to give me the answer. The answer is the fourth one. Environmental law works to protect land, air, water, and soil. And the two, there is no and. Are you following me? Say yes. Participant, did you follow me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Yes. Seventh question. Read.
Which is oldest environmental law in India? Law? Option 1, water. Within the parenthesis, Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. Second option, air. Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. Third option, noise. Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. Fourth, land. Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. Which is oldest?
Oldest environmental law means the first environmental law act. Anyone? Shoot, even though it is wrong.
Sir, I think first one, Water Pollution Act.
It is a water within
Prevention of
parenthesis. It is number one, water within
Prevention
parenthesis.
and Control of Pollution Act.
Yeah, that is the right answer for that. Yeah. And you have to read like a Professor Hussain student. Water within parenthesis, Prevention and Control of the Pollution Act. So that is the style of writing. Round bracket and circular circular bracket. Professor Hussain students never read or never say. They say parenthesis. Spelling PARANTHASES. That is the parenthesis. This is parenthesis, which is round bracket or the curve bracket. Okay, next, eighth question. The first important environmental law, that is yes, Water within parenthesis Prevention and Control Pollution Act, passed in the year. In which year it is passed? That is the oldest Environmental Protection Act. Number 1, 1971. Number 2, 1972. Number 3, 1973. The fourth option is 1974. Among the four, which is the correct answer? Which is the correct year?
Sir, option 4, 1974.
Yes, it is option 4, 1974 is the right answer for the eighth question. So now, ninth question. Anyone can unmute and read. I said anyone can unmute and read.
There are a few key areas that environmental law works to regulate in order to lessen the impact on the environment. Some of these areas do not include. First option, air quality. Second option, water quality. Third option, garbage management. Fourth option, waste management.
You did not read ninth question. You have to say ninth question, then you read, then options.
I read, sir. There are a few key areas that environmental law works to.
You read, hear me, you read, but you did not say ninth question. Okay, give me the answer. Which one is do not connect it to the key area of the environmental law works? Number one, air quality. Number two, water quality. Three, garbage management. Four, waste management. Answer is shoot, even though it is wrong, there is no negative marks. The answer is garbage management, it is not there. Air quality is there, water quality is there, waste management is there. So the ninth question, right answer is third, garbage management. Yes, the 10th question. There are few key areas that environmental law works to regulate in order to lessen the impact on the environment. Some of these areas don't include. I said don't include. Means other three are included, but one is not included. Number one, contaminant clean up. Two, chemical safety. Three, lead safety. Four, resource sustainability. Which one is the correct answer to the question 10th? I said do not include.
For resource sustainability.
Wrong. Next option. The answer is 10th question is there is no lead safety because lead come under the chemical only. I fabricated it. So right answer is lead safety. But chemical safety covers everything. So first is relevant, second is relevant, third is not relevant, fourth is relevant. So right answer for the 10th question is third, lead safety. Next, anyone can unmute and read. You have to read with the question number.
11th question. Water comes under which list? Public subject. First option central, second option state, third option concurrent, fourth option all the above.
All of the above, sir. Fourth one.
Wrong.
First options are central.
Wrong. Where the police will come?
Sir, concurrent, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wrong. It's the state subject. It's the state subject, state list.
Remaining
State,
concurrent.
State will fight for water.
12th question, which is one is exactly and in all angles correct among the four options. I read, see, which is one exactly and in all angles correct among the four options. Number one, environmental law plays a huge part in protecting the humans, animals, resources, and habitats. Number two, environmental laws play a huge part in protecting humans, animals, resources, and habitats. Third, environmental law plays a huge part in protecting humans, wild animals, resources, and habitats. Fourth, environmental law play a huge part in protecting the humans, animals, resources, and dwellers. Which one is the correct, right in the angle, in all respects? Shoot. Time is up. See, first option is wrong because environmental laws means the subject is a plural form. When the subject is a plural form, the verb should be play only, not place. So it is wrong. Number 2, environmental laws, plural form, play is good. A huge part in the protecting humans, animals, resources and habitats. It is the correct answer. But if you see the third, environmental law plays a huge part in protecting humans, wild animals. There is no wild animals. They say animals only. So it is wrong. I added wild. Number 4, environmental law play a huge part in protecting humans, animals and resources and dwellers. There is no dwellers. It is a habitat. Hence, the first one is wrong, the third one is wrong, and the fourth one is wrong. The right is second. The first one is wrong because grammatically, if you see, environmental laws place, it should not come place, it should come play. Because I told you, in all angles, correct among the option. So the option is, for 12th question, right option is, say, 12th question, right option is?
Second one.
Second one.
Second one, sir.
Second option, right. Read anyone, 13th question.
13th question. How many dash states had passed the enabling resolution to enact the Water within the parenthesis Prevention and Control Pollution Act 1974?
Good.
Option 1 10, option 2 11, option 3 12, option 4 13.
Which option is correct option?
No idea, sir.
Shoot, there is no negative
Sir.
mass.
Guess 12 states.
12. See, I have shown you the
Yes.
logic. I have shown the reasoning. I have shown the equation. So by that one, you can shoot it by applying all the softwares which I loaded to you, which I have given to you. You have to see in the different angle and you have to catch it in that way. So that is, even though you don't know the answer, but if you use the method which I have given you, you can correctly shoot it without your knowledge because already the software is fixed in your mind. So 14th question. Which one is exactly and in all angles correct among the 4 options? Number 1. Without these environmental laws, there would be regulations concerning the pollution, contaminations, hunting, or even response to calamity. Number 2. Without this environmental law, there would be no regulations concerning the pollution, contamination, hunting, or even response to disaster. Number 3. Without these environmental laws, there would be no regulations concerning pollution, contamination, hunting, or even a response to disasters. Number 4. Without these environmental laws, there would be no regulations concerning the pollution, contamination, hunting, or even a response to calamity. So these are the options which I made. Okay, and let me bring to the one page so that you could read it in proper manner. Yes, I put it in one place. You could see on the screen. Now look at closely. Which will be the right answer? Compare each one to another one, then you go. Suppose if such a questions asked you, don't do in the beginning. Leave it when the time left over there, at the time you can shoot it. The right answer is number 3. Without these environmental laws, there would be no regulations concerning pollution, contamination, hunting, or even response to disasters. So that is the right answer for the 14th question. 15th question. From lowest to highest, the major layers are the dash: troposphere, thermosphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and exosphere. Number 2, I did not put the 1, 2, but anyone can read it now. I will keep the 1, 2. Yes? Anyone can read now. Sir, we could not know how to read. Yes? Anyone can unmute and read. See, the 3 or 4 options are given. Second option, I read it. Third option, troposphere, stratosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, and exosphere. Fourth option is troposphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. So, which one is the correct sequence? The exact sequence.
Sir, troposphere, stratosphere, then
Say the
mesosphere,
option
thermosphere,
first.
exosphere.
Say the
Option 2.
option first.
Sir, option 2.
Option 2, that is the style. Option 2, sir, I can know it because you also could see it. It's the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The right answer for the question, 15th question, right answer is option 2. Okay, next. Read anyone? Unmute and read.
16th question. Government of India by virtue of dash, clause of article dash, passed the Water Prevention and Control Pollution Act 1974. Option 1, 18 and 252. Option 2, 19 and 251. Option 3, 19 and 252. Option 4, 18 and 251.
Shoot, even though it is wrong. The right answer is
19 to 52, option 3.
option 3, 19 clause and 252 article of the Constitution of India. So 16th question, right answer is third option, 19 and 252. So here I have given the feedback. The first important environmental enacted with the Parliament is the Water, within parentheses, Prevention and Control of Pollution Act of 1974. As water is a state subject and as the 12 states has passed the enabling solutions, the Government of India, in pursuance of the clause 19 of Article 252, passed this legislation. That is the feedback. Anyone can unmute and read?
17th question. There are major components of environment include dash, find out odd man out, lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and diosphere. Diosphere, sir.
Because the red is seen over there. I was thinking to remove the red. Now you tell me. Which one is the right answer? Now you tell me. Shoot. Answer
Atmosphere,
is
sir.
yes. Speak.
Third one, atmosphere, sir.
Answer is fourth one, diosphere. There is no diosphere. There is a biosphere. Feedback is there is a biosphere. There is no diosphere. So lithosphere is there, hydrosphere is there, atmosphere is there, biosphere is there, no diosphere. I changed the biosphere to the diosphere so that I would like to test you, you could know it or not. Next question. It is a very interesting question. Please check it. Match the following part A and to the part B. Part A consisting of number 1, lithosphere, number 2, hydrosphere, number 3, biosphere, number 4, atmosphere. In the part B, A, water, B, land, C, air, D, living things. Now you match it. 1D, number 1 option, 1D, 2A, 3B, 4C, 2, 1C, 2A, 3D, 4B, third option, 1B, 2D, 3A, 4C, fourth option, 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C. Which one is the correct option among the 1, 2, 3, 4? I have shown you the feedback.
Option 4, sir.
I have shown you the feedback. Huh?
Option 4.
It is a question 4 because 1B means lithosphere means land, hydrosphere means water. So 2A, then biosphere means here it is given living things, that is D, 3D, and the atmosphere means air, that means that is the 4C. So here this will be the right answer. Is it clear? Say yes. Is it
Yes, sir.
clear? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Clear.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
See, unless until you don't give the answer, I cannot proceed. Yes, next question. Can anyone unmute and read?
19th question. The four major components of environmental include lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Corresponding dash. Find out the false one. Option 1, rocks, 2, water, 3, air, 4, land, respectively.
First one, rocks.
Corresponding to rocks, water, air, and life, respectively. That means everyone is correct. All one is correct. So I should say, which one is correct now? Find out the false one. I think false one, I made it rocks. Rocks is not there, yeah. Corresponding to rocks, water, air, and life expectancy. Because the rock is not there. I don't know which will come on rocks. Because lithosphere is different, hydrosphere is different, biosphere is different. 4 are there. It should be water. Water is there, air is there, life expectancy is there. Then what is missing? I don't know. Lithosphere, land, hydrosphere, water. Here land is missing. No, land is there. And at biosphere, living things, everything is there. All of them correct. Here, answer is. It is all of them. No. Which one the false one means? Find out the false one. We can say there is no false one. Actually, we should say which one is the correct one.
Sir, living thing is not there, rocks is there, sir.
Ah, yeah. Yes, you are right. There is a lands respectively, I said, but here the life respectively, I said. That means the fourth one is the answer. Yeah, you are right. I did not observe. Yeah. Which one's the false one is? Fourth one. What is the fourth one? Because here is a life respectively. There I wrote land respectively. So hence, the answer for the 19th question is? Answer for the 19th question is?
Land respectively. Fourth
Fourth
option.
option, land respectively. Fourth option, land respectively. Yes, anyone can unmute and read.
20th question. The top court's dash order is bound to have ripple effects given courts have not addressed violation of environmental law as a simple violation of law, but as an infringement of constitutional rights. Option 1, Pashwa plasticis and Pava plasticis and Paha plastic, Pahawak plasticis.
There is a case law. It is a recent judgment of the Supreme Court. The case law name is number 1, PAHWA, Pahwa, space Plasticsis, PLASTICSIS. The first option is the correct spelling for the 20th question, the Supreme Court judgment on environmental law. Okay, 21st question. Read, anyone, unmute and read.
#21 question. Like most judgments pertaining to our environmental laws, Pahwa plastics liberally refers to the 1972 dash as well as to the principle of sustainable development. 1. Rio Declaration. 2. Lugano Declaration. 3.
Lugano.
Bern Declaration. Sir?
2.
Lugano.
Lugano Declaration.
Lugano Declaration. 3. Bern Declaration. 4. Stockholm Declaration.
Which one is the correct one?
Pass on, sir.
Sir,
No
is
negative
it
marks.
Stockholm Declaration?
Say again.
Stockholm Declaration, sir?
Yes, that is the right
Stockholm
answer.
Declaration.
That is the right answer. The fourth option is right answer. That is the Stockholm Declaration, where, like most judgment pertaining to our environmental laws, like the Pahwa plastics, liberally refers to the 1972 Stockholm Declaration as well as to the principles of sustainable development. Can anyone tell me what is meant by sustainable development? Supplementary question. What is meant by sustainable development? Anyone can? Are you
Sir,
saying
the growth in which the sustainable development is like where something goes up step by step.
Not exactly, but I will give the example.
Okay.
You have to tap the natural resources. Simultaneously, you see that your coming generation should not be suffered at the lack of the natural resources and it will be available to them. For example, we are using the paper, recycled paper. We can recycle it for the further generations. So we are not supposed to use the plastic. Plastic cannot be recyclable, but the paper is recycled. Suppose a paper packs comes to you, if you throw them in the dustbin after using it, yes, it can be taken and recycled. Again, the paper would be manufactured. So that is called a sustainable development. You have to do it when we are making the dams and for the irrigation purpose. At the time that you are cutting the forest and making the people, those who are near to that bank, I mean that is dams, and you are making them evacuating. At the time that you are causing the lot of loss to the flora and fauna, but simultaneously you have to see that they have to be rehabilitated, number one, and whatever the plants you cut it, some more than that plants should be planted over there, and deforestation should not be made, and forestation should be maintained for the coming generation to use it, the flora and fauna. But if you go on cutting the lands and say forest, there would be a famine, because it is the trees which will give the oxygen to you, number one. It is the trees, because of that thing, a raining would be there. See, whenever you see a deep forest would be there, the rains are more. Why? Why there would be more rains where there is a dense forest?
Because there is no afforestation, sir. The trees are more.
Mm-hmm.
There
there is no afforestation, and
Okay.
there is a recycling.
What
Hence,
recycling is there?
because of, whereas in cities there is a afforestation, they are cutting down the trees.
And the humidity would be more. By this one, even the industries which are making the smoke and other things because of this carbon monoxide, that is a CO, not CO2. CO2 is carbon dioxide, dimeans 2. And carbon monoxide CO, that makes the depletion of the ozone layer, and it will, if the ozone layer, layer is depleted, and there is a very harmful rays comes out, and there are many diseases,
Ultraviolet.
skin diseases will be more there because of the rays of the sun. Because this ozone layer, it will filter it and sends such rays which are beneficial to the human beings, or the human mankind, or human beings, we can say, including the animals. So that was the thing we have to make it out. See, in this class, I did not touch, because there are at least 3 or 4 acts are there. Like I stated here, Air Pollution Act, this Water Pollution Act, then Environment Act, that has come out with one more act, and it all acts, I did not ask when is the year is there, when is the act number is there, and when it is coming to the existence, when president has given the assent, and when it is came into the force. Because any act which come into the force, it will be stated clearly in the act, number 1. Number 2, when it comes into the gazette, then from the date onwards it will be implemented. So this is the number 1, number 2 ideas. Another idea is there, if the act is passed by the president, it will not be implemented, or it will not be ineffective, because the act should have the rules. Unless until the rules are framed over there, the act will not be in implementation. For example, you see the Consumer Protection Act, which is made on the 2019, if I not be mistaken, but it is came to the existence in the 2020 July, if I not be mistaken, after 1 year. Because by the time rules are framed by it, because mere act will not make it any sense. Act will make it sense definitely when the rails are laid down. So act is like an engine and bogies, and the rails are the rules on which the act will play or run or move. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
And there is a General Clause Act is there, another 1897, if I not be mistaken. The General Clause Act is there. In the General Clause Act, if the act is silent, then we have to refer to the General Clause Act. In the General Clause Act, some of the provisions is made over there. For instance, if you send the registered post a summons or any other thing by the court, and if he denied it, they will write refused, and he will return back. Only 15 days is taken into consideration. In the 15 days, no reply has come, or the counter is not filed. At that instance, it is the presumption that he received the letter. Who said? General Clause Act. It is specifically mentioned what are the conditions if you want to send by post any letter through a court or by advocate, which will be addressed without any fault, number 1, with the PIN code, and a sufficient number of the amount will be fixed over there, and it will be sent in a proper manner, definitely within 15 days. Either he receives it, or the door is locked, or he disappeared, whatever may the cause will be there. Presumption is, after 15 days, if nothing will be heard about that matter, it is deemed that he has or she has received the letter. So General Clause Act is a mother of all laws. General Clause Act is a mother of all laws. You may ask a question if it is there, which act is said to be the mother of all laws? And they will give you that Limitation Act, Criminal Procedure Code, or the Penal Code, or the Law of Evidence, General Class Act. At that instance, the right answer is? The right answer is? The right answer is?
Stock of declaration, sir.
I am not speaking about the 21st question. The 21st question is over. I am speaking about mother of all laws. Which act is said to be the
Oh,
mother of all laws? That I am explaining, not this 24th question. Because you
okay.
did not hear it and you saw only the screen and sir, 20 years Stockholm Declaration you said. So, General Class Act of 1897. And there is also the provisions are there. He
Okay.
includes she. She includes he. Who said? Who said? Constitution said?
Sir, can you repeat, sir? Sir, can you please
He
repeat again, sir?
includes, he includes she.
Okay.
And she includes he.
Okay.
Which act says about this one? Suppose they say a person who crosses the red light jump, he will be penalized or he will be charged. The word he will be charged is there. But a woman, she jumped the red light, and she says, the clause says he will be charged or he will be fined. But I am not he, I am she. So the act will not be applicable to me. So the policeman said, my lady, young lady, you might have not studied the General Class Act of 1897, if I not be mistaken in the year. One of the section clearly says, it says when he is included over there, it includes she. When she is there, it is included automatically he. That is number one. Number two, when a singular word is there, it may include the plural also. When a plural word is there, it is already included the singular word. So depending upon the context, you can use singular to the plural, plural to the singular. Suppose if you say singular form, a person will be penalized. There are 10 persons are there. So 10 persons means persons are not there. Person is there. Only one should be penalized. They say singular includes plural. Of course, just for the information that I am giving it. For the next class, again, I will show you what is the next class, where it is
Sir,
done.
good to know information.
Yeah, because it's a general knowledge is a question. No, we are your advocates now. So your advocates means
Yes, sir.
you are supposed to know the words and its significance. Redando, singular,
Yes, sir.
singulis, you have studied in the interpretation of the statutes. I don't know whether you remember it or not. Redando, singular, singulis. It is a language canon. It is a language canon. So in the redando, singular, singulis, we cannot say, I draw the bullets and I loaded the sword. What is the exact words?
Mhm.
I draw the sword from the scabbard and I loaded the bullet in the revolver. So if the words are given in that way, you have to read in that language. You draw the sword from the scabbard. Scabbard means sheath. Ora. In Telugu, ora, you will say. And bullets, no.
Yes.
And the bullets in the revolver, you load it. You don't dry it. Sir, I insert it. Insert is a common word. Load it is the technical word. And when you load the file into the attachment, and we load the file, upload the file in the WhatsApp. So loading is the appropriate word. And when you say download is the appropriate word, when you download the certain information from the net. So appropriate words are very much important factors. And sir, he went for the appeal. What is he went for the appeal? He appealed it. Enough. So next class is environmental law. We finish 30.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय हिंद। सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा।